I want to thank you for changing my life and changing my mindset. And yeah, your program itself has been more than beneficial, to help me with my own health journey. I just want to thank you, Nas, and the rest of your team for doing what you guys do. And I'm definitely gonna stick to it. It's just mind blowing. Like, just the mindset has changed. Like, that's the biggest thing that I've got from your
In what
program
way?
is, which is, like I said, remember when I told you you're just taking accountability for everything?
Yeah.
Like, I took accountable for my own health and for my own personal well-being, and that's like it literally lifted a lot from my shoulder. And just being consistent in the gym, like, making new friends there and seeing, like, everyone's successes, like, like from CJ to Dex, being able to keep track of my daily tasks. Even when I got down to 1400 calories, I actually felt great.
Yeah.
I didn't feel bloated.
How's it changed you as a person?
It's impacted me in the way that I have more confidence in myself, being able to deal with the daily stresses, but not reverting back to my old ways and just, moving on past from there. And even in the gym, like, like when I first got the workouts, I looked like, deer in the headlights, I just looked lost. But, just under Naz's coaching and his guidance, like, I felt more confident, and I was able to kind of push myself. And just seeing how my family has really, gotten on board. Like, my brother-in-law, man, biggest critic of mine. He's a deadlifter. When he saw the change in me, he's just like, yeah, B, you're looking good, man. And I was like, thanks,
How did that make you feel?
And oh, it felt great. Like, man, I was like, yeah, I think I won up to you already, brother-in-law. So, and the biggest thing is like the knowledge that you provided for us, and hearing the same questions that was kind of my head, but I was kind of second guessing, and just hearing the other guys just ask the very question I was probably had in my head, you going through the steps of making us understand.
Yeah, what was the thing that valued the most? That made you go, this was worth every dollar that I put in?
To me, like, the greatest value is, the brotherhood, the way, everyone just uplifts each other. Like, it's one thing to have a workout program, but it's another thing to have the community behind it. And everyone that's pitched in their comments, like, their well wishes, just being there as friends. And and as a strong community, I like it when when everyone's like, hey, it's like, yeah, Rudy's doing good. It's like, yeah, Rudy, you're doing great. And that's what kept me going, like, as stressful as this situation is with me right now.
And how was your weight affecting you mentally, physically, emotionally in the past compared to now?
Well, you know what? Now, like, it doesn't even bother me. Like, I mean, yeah, I've been steady at 248, 250, but I haven't gained. Even if I gain 3 pounds, I know I'm gonna lose it.
How much did you weigh when you started?
Just 278. Yeah, 278.
30, 40 pounds?
Now I'm back to wearing my 2XL shirts. Like, I think I even at one point I had a 4X shirt. It's just, yeah, because, like I said, like, my belly's huge. Like, even my jeans now, I literally have to get a belt that has actual latches. It's so loose that my pants just drop as soon as I put them on, right? So I haven't gotten around to buying new pants, but it's gonna get there.
What about the food?
But
how did you find the food side of things?
you know what? The food, like, the whole nutrition pile has been wonderful. Like, having the variations was great. I've had, like, pasta, steak and potatoes, a lot of chicken. I've had it, like, in tortillas or, with rice or with vegetables. Like, no complaints whatsoever.
You can eat this way and still lose weight.
Oh, before?
Yeah.
I didn't think at first. Yeah, but, like, I mean, I was definitely surprised with how many times I could eat throughout the day.
Yeah. How many times were you eating before us compared to after us?
Before you guys, I would have only 2 meals, but that's where my 4,300 calories lives off of. And, and my first meal would be around noon, and my last meal would be at around 11:30 at night.
How many meals are you eating?
And now I could 4 meals, like, steady. I start pretty much at 8 o'clock in the morning, and my last meal is at 7:30 at night.
And how's the
And
cravings?
when I get home, gone. Yeah, I barely have chocolate, candy. Like, I love my sweets. pop, I was actually really good. Yeah, for a while. It was just the holidays kind of got out of hand. But
I mean, during
yeah,
the
but
holidays, you,
yeah,
you didn't really gain much weight, right?
yeah. No, I didn't. Not that much. I think at the most it was 4 pounds, 5 pounds, and then
You lost it.
I just wiped that in 1 week. Yeah,
And Rudy,
yeah,
you're sitting at 250 right now, right? Roughly.
yeah.
When was
Yep.
when was the
Yeah.
last time you were actually at 250?
Oh, geez, that was probably 7 years ago.
7 years
8 years
ago.
ago. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure, like, yeah, I gained about 30 pounds in about 7, 8 years. Like just being set and falling asleep on my couch after a heavy meal and done.
How's having more energy impacted your life?
Well, I've been way more active at work. Some of the things that I tried to avoid, like, doing my tours throughout the plant because I cover about 5 departments. Yeah, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm just going to stay in my office, let them come to me. But now it's like constantly throughout my shift, I made sure like I counted for, all 5 departments. And then I take, a quarter out of the hour to just check on each department. Yeah, I'm covering my 10 or 12,000 steps daily, and I'm barely on the treadmill now. So,
I also know when we first started, your kids used to make fun of your belly.
yes, yeah,
What do they think of you
yes.
now that you've lost that weight and you're more active, you're more energetic, you're happier?
My son Reese, my youngest, he saw I was cooking, and then he decided to kind of bump into me with his shoulder. He was shocked, like I barely moved. I was like, hey. He's like, oh, Dad, yeah.
Do you feel
It's
like
like,
a better example for your kids now, Rudy?
oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because now they're watching what they eat. Like before, for the longest time, Alex, a lot of Uber Eats, a lot of junk food in the
And who
house.
do you
And
think was the cause of that?
now it's like, oh, well, with them, like I know because they're always on the go, and they're too lazy to cook. But now that they're seeing me kind of cook and make my meals, prep them, they're like, this is like 30, 30, 40 bucks worth of groceries. You guys are spending that in one go. And that's, 4 or 5 times a week. Yeah, it adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds up. $240 a week, 480 in 2 weeks. Almost $1,000.
People always invest the money in the wrong places because, I mean, you
Yes.
use that money to invest into us.
Yes. I did. Yeah. For me, like I wouldn't take anything back. Like, the money I spent in your program and just the time and effort that I put in to myself, and with the help of you guys, like, that's an investment that I would never felt I have squandered.
It's been a journey, and we're going to miss you, Rudy. It's not goodbye. Still be a part of that community. That's totally fine. I'd love to still see any group calls. And if we can revisit this in the future, by all means, for sure. And maybe we can even organize a catch up in a couple months' time just to see how you're going.
It just crushes me, like having to leave your program. It's just like, I got most of my crying out to Naz yesterday. But yeah, man, like I just want to let you know what's happening with me right now. I gotta deal with my responsibilities here. I hope things get sorted out. Yeah, it just sucks that I gotta leave you guys. So
I'm really sorry to figure what you're going through, and
yeah,
I hope you and your family are okay. That's first. And I'm glad you've enjoyed the experience with us and really valued our time together. It is a shame, but nonetheless, I'd love to extend my hand and say you're still welcome to join our group calls. You're still welcome to engage with us, and you can still ask us questions. Okay? If you want to revisit this in the future, I'm more than happy to, man. You've been a huge part of our community. You've been here for 10 months with us, and I know you would stay if you could.
I would stay with you guys forever if I could.
I'm just glad to hear that we've made an impact in your life. To me, that's the most important thing.
And like, I just want to thank you because now it's.
That's okay, Rudolph. I know it might feel a little bit overwhelming right now, but I don't want you to feel like we're forcing you to stay here. Like we would love to keep having you on board, and hence stick around for the group calls, stick around for the group chats, so that you still have community, especially with times like this. If you ever want people to talk to, you can always reach out. You want to be able to provide more than just support when it comes to fitness and training. Like, we want to be here and build genuine relationships. And if you can come back later, awesome, we can talk about it. If not, I mean, hey man, you're always more than welcome to be a part of our conversations. Yeah, while we're here. Anything else I can
Yeah,
do?
no worries. No, man. All I want to say is thank you so much, Alex. I mean, from the moment you gave me that call 10 months ago,
Our goal here, Rudolph, is for you to
yeah,
be able to
yeah,
turn this into a permanent
yes, yeah,
change. And I think you have enough knowledge,
yes.
built the right habits over the last couple months to be able to do it, right? We'll catch up in a couple months, see how things are going, okay?
Okay, sure. Okay, thanks
No
again,
problem,
Alex. Yeah,
Rudolph.
thank you for
No problem. It
everything.
was a pleasure meeting you
Yeah,
and walking you through your
yeah,
journey. It's been awesome.
yeah. Okay, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure and a privilege. So.
Thanks, Rudolph. Take care. Bye.